Cheer up, all right, kid? You know, it could be worse.
How?
Well, I don't know. At least we have some company. Maybe that goat could go out for help.
Oh, how can a goat possibly help us?
I don't know.
Wait a minute.
I'm not going anywhere.
I think this goat can help us.
I was only kidding.
Oh, no, I'm not.
What is a goat going to do for us?
Maybe you'll be able to help us get out of here.
A goat?
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to hear this one.
Well, you wouldn't understand being a city boy now.
Okay, country girl, you explain it to me then.
You see that salt block right there?
Yeah. What, are we going to need some fries now?
It's probably for the cattle. But I happen to know that goats also like salt.
Oh, great. Goats like salt, huh?
Yes, they do.
Oh, I didn't know that. So what's the plan?
If I put a little bit of salt on these ropes, it might add a little bit of flavor. You think? Here, get the salt. You got it? Here it is. Oh!
Get.
Come on.
I'm
Come
trying.
on, boy. Come on. Come on. Come on, boy. Yeah, here's some salt. Come on. Come on. Yeah,
Hey, brother.
Hey, I got something better than that. Here.
Let me see.
Here, look at that.
Hey, I'll tell you. Hey, man, how you doing? You know how you heard about how salt's bad for you? It's just for humans. You know, I have great authority that says that salt is the best thing for goats. So do us a favor. Yeah, boy, get down.
This isn't gonna work. I just know it. I'll do anything to get out of here. I know that there is a treasure in that second crypt.
This man is hungry.
You're right, Jack. We can't afford to lose that treasure in a storm.
Well, not to mention our lives.
And after everything we've gone through to secure it. Look, isn't there an alternate route, some way we can bypass this storm?
There is no alternate route, Sean.
Oh, come on, there has to be.
Not and guarantee the safety of the treasure.
Why not? Why can't we just fly around this storm?
Look, we have figured the fuel consumption on the chopper to the last ounce. We have just enough gas to get there. It's too late to arrange a new fuel stop.
Well, let's do this. Let's get as close as possible to our original route.
Well, that's
and never encounter the storm.
Well, that's easy to say. It's another thing to accomplish. If we wing it, we run the risk of the weather changing on us, and there's nothing as unpredictable as the weather.
Well, it's been very predictable lately.
What's the problem? So you have your hired guns hold Frisco and Felicia another day or two.
Well, the problem is these thugs might start to get funny ideas. I don't have all that much control over them.
They'll be okay.
And there's another thing. I mean, Felicia is not a stupid young woman. I mean, what would happen to us if she got suspicious about this kidnapping thing?
It'll never happen, Sean.
It could happen if the Mexicans hold her and Frisco too long without demanding some kind of ransom.
That's not what's really bugging you, Sean.
All right, you tell me what's really bugging me.
Your sense of organization has been offended. When you plan an operation, you expect it to go like clockwork. You hate to be at the mercy of anything or anyone, including the elements. But I'll tell you this, it can't all go by the book.
Well, how's it look? What's the schedule?
Not good early. I don't think I'm going to be able to have lunch with Bobbie either.
That's great. I would think one of us would be able to have her. You brought it up.
I know. Well, how about maybe one of us can? I could meet her later this afternoon.
I think that would be just as good. That's fine.
All right. Well, maybe she'll, maybe she will feel like going out. She's had a little rest.
Yeah, that's why I had to give her more sleeping pills. She really needed it. I would say that she was at her last resort.
Yeah, poor woman. I really don't envy what Bobbie is going through. Just wish there was something I could do for her.
Ginny, that's really nice of you to feel that way, especially the way you have felt in the past.
Listen, Rick, I've
Very
never
long.
believed in kicking anybody when there's down, and Bobbie's definitely the underdog, and I'm rooting for her.
That's great. That's great. Thank you. What shall I tell her? When, where, what?
How about 4 o'clock, floating rib?
I'll do that. And if I can get away, I'll join the two of you, okay?
I hope so.
I want to get on a cup of tea before I take off to the hospital. Would you like some?
Sounds good.
Coming up?
Coming up.
news isn't bad this morning.
Well, come on, what did you find out?
Well, I can practically guarantee that Ginny didn't dispose of the dress in the river the night that Brock was killed.
Oh?
How do you know that?
Well, the first big freeze of the season, the one that froze the river, occurred that night. Now, she had to go home from that party wearing the dress, which means she wouldn't have had the opportunity to dispose of the incriminating evidence until the next day.
Yeah, which means she couldn't have thrown it in the river.
Exactly.
So how do you think she disposed of the evidence? Do you think maybe she burned it?
Not likely. The metal in that plaque would be too hard to destroy.
No, Ginny would have found a better way to get rid of it.
But what?
Let's put ourselves in her place. All right. She just killed a man. She's alone in the house.
She's desperate to find a way to get rid of those objects that would obviously point her out as being involved in the murder.
It's bitterly cold outside.
She knows she hasn't got very much time.
She's stuck with a blood-spattered dress
And a purse with a bullet hole in it.
and a plaque inside. What does she do?
Well, how about the obvious?
Which is?
She gets somebody else to get rid of it for her.
I don't follow you.
Well, maybe she threw it away into the trash and took the bag outside and waited for the garbage truck to haul it away.
You know, you might have something.
Yeah, and if you do have something there, we may be in luck.
Why?
Well, this year, all of the garbage in the city is going into a landfill. Which means is if she threw it away, it'd be frozen, and it would still be where she dumped it.
Wherever that is.
Yes, but how in the world could we possibly find out exactly where that particular batch of garbage was?
We call up the city. Somebody there should be able to tell us. We're going to find that evidence, even if we have to go through every square yard of garbage on Port Charles.